Hey guys, it's Saturday here, and today I want to get into some bees. I recorded a segment earlier talking about how to build these structures I built. Yeah, let me show you here. So I have a nest here, as you can see, and I have a little bit of flowers here, and I have a small little build here. Just enough for 4 bees. So I built 5 of these structures completely. Well, 6. And I want to get into an apiary because, well, that is going to be so much better. Seriously. So now, yeah, so I want to make some apiaries, but that requires a good amount of honeycomb and just different things that I need to craft and make and just wait for some bees. So what I want to do is have a way to just passively get the items that we need. There's a way to do it with a deployer from Create. So what I want to do is have a deployer behind each hive, and the deployer will hold on to a pair of shears. And over time, these hives will just like it is here. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to work here. So we'll take these shears I have, just like that, and that is what the deployer will do automatically. But as you see here, the foams go everywhere. So what I need to make is a what do you call that block? The accumulator. So to make said accumulator, we need to get into just a little bit of tech here. So let me gather these last bit of honeycomb, just like that. And hey guys, so it's been a little bit. Well, I have an apiary, but this doesn't have anything in here anymore. But let me tell you the original thing that I wanted to do. Yeah, it does not work with the deployers for whatever reason. So we'll be using those deployers in some different things. Let me show you how the apiary works. So we'll go all the way over here next to my base, and you'll see that, well, here we are. All of our bees, and somehow some of the city bees turned into blaze bees. So that is a good thing, but I don't think we have any more city bees in here. So what I think I want to do is have apiary specifically for different things, like one apiary for overworld bees, another one for nether bees, and even another one for any other bees that we need. Oh yeah, this is going really really good, and RGB, woody, got all sorts of different things. We can get sand, we can get glowstones of different kinds. wood, we can duplicate different samplings, and you can even have a generator just specifically for bees. But as I was saying, the centrifuge, we're using the manual one right now, which we don't want to do. We want to use a specific centrifuge that requires a little bit of power. So we get the power from all sorts of different methods. In the early game, there's even a generator specifically from this mod. But as you see here, we need some steel. So you know what? We can use those deployers to make a different kind of blaze blast furnace, and the other kind of furnace, the why can't I think of it now? Yeah, coke oven. So the way we do this, but yeah, first thing we need to do is make these bricks. So the recipe is as follows. We'll need some construction paste, some glass bricks, coke bricks, and red nether bricks, all with the deployers. So let me set this up and give me a sec. Before that, I want to make a full-size windmill from Create. So these are the normal recipes, but the sails require rock wool, and the sail frames are normal. So the rock wool, it's not just any wool, it's specifically smelting down slag, which the way you get slag is from the we call it, of course I have to click on the wrong one. It's this stuff here, which we can smelt down gravel to get that. That's pretty cool. I already made a good bit of this, and I want to make a maximum size windmill. So yeah, let's do this. And look at that. We got our full size windmill up and running. So yeah, next step is to make this rotary controller, which as a reward we got some of these precision mechanisms. So we did get two of them as reward. So one of them we will use to make this controller. So oh, wait a minute, we don't have any brass casings. What are we gonna do about that? Is 2.5 stacks of brass casings good enough? And we didn't even get into the dungeon itself, so yeah, we are set on brass casings for life. So yeah, back to making this controller. Here we go as soon as this goes into the system, just like that. And let me explain how this works. No sound apparently. Large cogwheel, perfect. So what was the reward that we got? Oh, chromatic compound. That's actually really nice. So what can we do with this? We can convert it to different things here. So can we click uses on this? Yeah, that's it. So there's two ways we can form this. One, throwing the compound into the void, we get shadow steel. The chromatic compound, give it into some form of light, get the refined radiance. The fastest way to get the radiance is with a beacon. We're nowhere capable to do that yet. We might be, but this is not the goal for today. Yes, so we take this the controller with a large cogwheel and we go over here. So we will put this right here. Bam. Then take a large cogwheel and just insert it there. And then this output here goes into where we want it. But now the primary use of this is to speed this up. So we're gonna go over here and where we see that number, we can scroll up or scroll down. So let's do that here. Let's go see how high we can go with this. We can go max, but let's see here. We want to attach this over there with this setup over here. So this is what I did here. Out of the controller, we have a gearbox connected to some shafts to another pair of gearboxes, and then that is connected to the main system we have. So yeah, everything is much faster. Probably at max speed. So let's check how fast this is. Oh, that's so good. Awesome. That's really great. So you know what? Let's make this coke oven and blast furnace. But it's gonna require a lot of resources. Primarily coke bricks, which is coke brick blend, which is basalt powder, cinder flour, clay, and water. So we need cinder flour, which comes from those crushing wheels, just like this. So this is something we can do, which requires andesite alloy, which we have in abundance. We can always make more brass casings, basically lifetime supply of these, and chat. So that make the pair of crushing wheels. So mechanical crafting works with mechanical crafters. You can think about it as a customized crafting grid. Pretty much what it is. Let's see, how many can we make? We would need some supplies here. Yeah, I'm thinking if I should make enough of these things for the whole pack. The what do you call it? The crushing wheels, mechanical crafters. So yeah, this is gonna be quite the process here. So here's what I want to. I want to make cinder flour. Yeah, crushing wheels. Mechanical crafter. Probably the most in one craft is 49. Yeah, let me double check here. There we go. So the maximum amount of, well, not maximum, but the craft that takes the most amount of mechanical crafters requires 49. If this guy doesn't interrupt me again. 49 mechanical crafters. So that'll be 17 crafts of these, and you get 51. So yeah, these, oh my god, these fans are making too much noise. Those are some mighty pants. But we don't need it, so you're dead. You're dead to me. Get out of here. Oh, really? Rude. Darn him. Okay, now back to what we were doing before we were rudely interrupted. So yeah, here we go. We need polished rose quartz to make the electron tubes. So there's that. Let's make these. See, we got 12. And 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. Nice. Takes so much time to craft, but you know what? This is what we have and what we're working with. 21. Nope, not enough. Said, let's make some cogwheels. There we go. Okay, so we need only 3 more. Bam. Okay, cool. So we gotta decide where we want this. So yeah, we did it. What I had to do was go to the rotation speed controller and yeah, here we go. If I stop traveling at the speed of sound, yeah. I have to break that or break it down by half. So now it's 128 and the zombies coming after me. So zombie, you like my content? You do? That's great, now die. Last thing you said is you like my content. Are you dead? Yeah. Yes. Yep. I mean, you're not gonna end up like that zombie, but why don't you give this video a like and subscribe to my content? It's the best ever. I mean, look at me. I'm using my laser eyes to fight down mobs and do everything. So let me get the resources I need to make the crushing wheels and be right with you. That was really quick. Alright, so we got a pair of giants. As the advancement says, a pair of giants. Nice. So now we gotta decide where we want these. Well, we finally got this oak oven made. And there we go. Nice. We can interact with this. What can we do with this, you say? We can put some blocks of coal or logs. Logs will give you charcoal, coal, give you coal coke from blocks of coal to blocks, coal coke, coal into regular coal coke, and the more efficient way is to use blocks of coal. And the way we can get coal is with, we got a bee in here. But you know what? Sturdy bees transform to blade bees. So solution for that is to utilize the nests that we have back there, and yeah, just look at all of this. The honeycomb. Let's take all that out and change it and make it into coal. So if we do that is with the we call it the manual centrifuge. The whole reason why we got this coke oven is to make coal coke, to crush the coal coke and make a blast furnace, just like right here. Blast brick. So we need 3 times 9. So 4 times 3. No. It's say we have a red nether brick. We gotta do that 4 times and do that 9 more times. There's 4 times 9. 36 red nether bricks. I believe that's right. 4 10 times 9. Yeah, 36 of red nether brick, 36 coke brick, and 36 blast brick. To make the blast brick, this is where we need the coal coke dust, which is crushed down coal coke. We also need blaze powder, which no problem. We have a bee for that. Then we need the supply of the water, gunpowder, and marl. Marl is grain sand and clay, which we can also find just naturally spawning in the atom dimension. So we have the marl, we have everything except for the whole coke dust. So what I need to do now is wait on these things to become the whole coke, and yeah, return when I have that finished. Well, after such a long time, we finally have the blast furnace up and running. And we got some good amount of steel. But yeah, that's really, really good. Now, let's see, what does it take to make the centrifuge? Now we got the steel. We can make stone if we don't have it. Same for pistons. Machine frame. I think it's just the gear or plates. Yeah, cool. So the hard part is making this. But we cannot make the crafting components, I believe. It requires this. Heavily kiln. It requires a little bit of pneumatic craft. Thermopneumatic processing plant, some smoldering iron or smoldering lapis. Also, the blast furnace requires lapis, the zoolite compound, which is some ectoplasm from uh, from Adam. The other method is this right here, but we need dielectric paste, which requires some tar. How are we going to get tar? Pyrolyzer, that's one method. Fractioning still. Heavy oil, no, we don't use that. Centrifugal separator. So let me make this guy for some aluminum, some lead, some a turntable constant in, which is an alloy we can make. So let's put this on the side. The recipe there. Then Constantine is nickel, copper, I believe. Nickel, copper, yep. So that's no problem. This is no problem. The block of lead, no problem. The geared rubber, that's the next thing we need. So aluminum mount, that's fine. Aluminum fence, okay. Just thing in the middle. Turntable requires brass. So coal, copper, redstone, iron. The hard part here is the fluid cell. It requires cured rubber from induction smelter. We also need to make this. So yeah, it's quite the process to make this, which I gotta check how long the episode is right now because it's running quite long already. Yeah, so this is it's quite the process. So let me see how long the episode is so far. And if we still have time, I'll make these blocks. The induction smelter. Shouldn't be too difficult. Let's see, what do we need for this guy? Some iron, some copper, some invar, which is nickel and iron. Yeah, copper and iron. Blast furnace, which we have a few. So we can make this. Here, the rubber can be made like this as well. And it's quite blood magic. We do not have this set up yet. Centrifugal separator, fluid cell, the fluid cell frame, bronze, I believe, and bronze, which is tin and copper. Yep. This is gonna take some crafting, and we also need induction smelter to make the hardened glass, which you could make in casting basin. We do have blazing honey now, alloying with quartz, obsidian, and molten glass. Well, on second thought, all of these blocks will require power. But I guess we can get into power in the next episode, and I do have a plan for that. A really good plan. So stay tuned for that, and well, I'll see you in the next episode. So then, have a good one. Stay safe. All that good stuff, and well, see you then.